Welcome to the 2013 BCS picks against the spread. 2.5 really good games and fun, interesting ones, and 2.5. Let's start with the Orange Bowl. The Huskies of Northern Illinois. A lot of people down on them and saying they shouldn't be in this game. They take on Florida State. Relative home game for Florida State in Miami. A lot of people think that the Huskies of Northern Illinois don't stand a chance. Great quarterback, underrated defense. Florida State, it's a letdown situation for them, losing a lot of their coaching staff to offseason hires. I'm going to take Northern Illinois here. They're not going to win, but they're going to keep it close enough. They're going to be, I don't know, going to be a little bit feisty. All right, the other game, that's Florida taking on Louisville. Wow, I can't even get through that. Florida taking on Louisville in the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. Florida's offense is not built to blow out teams, but I still am not all that happy about Teddy Bridgewater being as injured as he is, both with the arm and leg injuries. He'll be better by this game, but Florida's defense should keep their foot squarely on the throats of the Cardinals. I like Florida. 13.5 points seems about right there. I'm going to take them by 17. Let's go with Florida 34-17 here in a pretty boring game. Let's go on to the interesting ones. Stanford against Wisconsin in the Rose Bowl. A big Big Ten championship game for the Badgers of Wisconsin, just running all over a really bad Nebraska defense. And Stanford looking pretty good in beating UCLA 2 weeks in a row, beating, of course, Oregon in Eugene. They finished the season quite strong with Kevin Hogan. Spread being 6.5. If Stanford's able to stop Wisconsin's running game with their dangerous front seven, I don't see a way for Wisconsin to stay in this game. Curt Phillips is a decent enough quarterback, but he's never had to win a game by himself and be one-dimensional. So I like Stanford here by 10. Let's go 24-14 Cardinal, bringing home the first Rose Bowl in quite some time for Stanford. And we have the best of the non-national championship games. Oregon and Kansas State in the Fiesta Bowl. The spread here is 9 points for the Ducks. The Ducks are practicing against this type of offense, and so is K-State, obviously, against what Oregon is running. But I feel like Oregon still has too much firepower. I love the front of both teams, really, but Kansas State should be able to hold Oregon down early on in the game. But ultimately, too much speed, too much tempo, too much talent all over the field on both sides of the ball, and Oregon's getting healthier for this game. I like Oregon here actually by about 20. Kansas State has had a down November, especially after that game against Baylor. So let's go Oregon 41-21 here. It's going to be close for the first half, but Oregon pulls away. And finally, national championship game, matchup of two huge defenses. Alabama favored by 10 points here. It is tempting, but I'm not crazy about A.J. McCarron in a big game. I know he won the national championship last year, but with defenses this strong playing up against each other, I think it's going to be gross. It's going to be a really kind of icky game. Let's go. I said icky, by the way. Yeah, 17-13 Alabama here. They get by. They ultimately have the coaching advantage and win late in the game, but Notre Dame keeps it close. So let's go Notre Dame plus the points. All right. What do you agree with? What do you think is absolute tomfoolery picks-wise? What are your locks? What kind of cocoa are you getting cozy with this holiday season? Let us know in the comments. See you soon.